Welcome to the Emily Otto Show, business coaching for Rebelle healers, priestesses, and other witchy women. This podcast will give you the tools to help you build and scale your online healing business so you can help more people and make more money. My goal is for you to enjoy your life and business with plenty of time for pleasure and play. I am over the moon delighted you're here. Let's start today's episode. Hello, and welcome to the latest podcast episode of the Emily Otto Show, recording from my brand spanking new office in my brand spanking new house. It has been a whirlwind, you guys, and I am so grateful for you for listening to this podcast. Please, please, please share it with every woman you know who is a healer, who has a business, who could benefit from what I'm laying down, because I want you to make more money, to get more clients, and to have a ton of ease and fun and pleasure and play while you're doing it. I don't believe in the hustle bro culture we've been taught, and I don't believe that it has to feel gross and icky and sticky to make money, and you don't have to be a broke healer forever. So if you are listening to this on time when this podcast is released, get your cute butt in my free Facebook group, Business Coaching for Rebelle Healers with Emily Otto, because I am doing Rich Witch Summer Camp this week. And this is my unique signature challenge to help you show up, shine, use your witchy skills and tools and your divine magic to connect with people who need you, with people who want to hire you, with people who want to pay you. So come on in, get massively well nourished and supported all week long. I'm doing 3 live coaching calls in addition to daily modules, videos dropping. There might be some worksheets, some journal prompts, and there will be hella prizes. Because if there's anything I learned from middle school, it's that I like prizes and rewards, especially if personal pan pizzas are available at the end of summer. So chances are you do too. And I want you to get massively well supported and rewarded totally for free in my Facebook group. Come on in, Business Coaching for Rebelle Healers with Emily Otto. We are running Rich Witch Summer Camp all week long. And today I want to talk with you about making money and being a healer. I think, in my experience, what I've seen is that a lot of healers feel shame and embarrassment around making money or needing money at all. Like, we are in a capitalist structure, most of us, in the dominant culture of North America during late stage capitalism and the patriarchy, during a global pandemic. Like, there are real physical reality-based structures, rules, and limitations, okay? People, myself included, need to pay money for housing, right? Unless we're gonna live under a hedge or in the Shire. And even then, they probably have to pay rent. We have to pay rent or a mortgage, right? That's generally the option. We're renting or we're paying off a mortgage, or maybe you're an amazingly well-privileged and resourced human and you own your property. Badass, go you. And in addition to having a roof over our heads and a warm or a cool, comfortable place to sit and sleep, Maslow's hierarchy of needs, thank you so much, a bunch of white psychologist men. My degrees are in psychology. I love studying humans. But a lot of the dominant teachings are from rich white men. So like, take it with a grain of salt, okay? Heaps of salt. Maslow and his hierarchy of needs, part of it is true in reality in 3D, right? You need a roof over your head. You need food in your fridge. These human bodies require nourishment and food to exist, to survive, much less thrive, okay? And how do you get those things? Through money. And how do you make money? Well, in capitalism, you either own the means of production, thank you, Marx, or you are the one doing the production, right? So here in Michigan, it's easy to see of, oh, okay, well, people are on assembly lines making cars. That's why high school education and 2-year degrees, associate's degrees in colleges started in the first place, to educate people to be supervisors for the automotive industry, all right? Now, if you know more about this crap than me, feel free to message me. I would love more education and information, but that's the general consensus, right? So you have to make money to survive. You have to make money to thrive. And when you're a healer, that can feel really fucking shitty, because in other timelines, in other universes within the multiverse, oh my God, I am such a comic book and Marvel geek. So welcome. Also, I'm a huge Star Wars fan, huge, huge, huge. My point is, there are other timelines and other ways that your spirit has made money or been supported and resourced by your community and society. And being here now, it can feel really frustrating and piss you off that you feel like you have to hustle or you have to sell in order to make money. There can be this sense of shame or embarrassment of, why can't you just support yourself? But we're human. We're here to support each other. And babe, you're a healer. You're a priestess. You're a witch. Your work actually requires other people. Otherwise, you don't have work, right? Whether that's working with plant medicine, working with sacred intimacy and sexuality, working with relationships, working with helping people see their past or their future realities. It's the working with other people. So you're actually doing a service and helping others by letting them pay you and letting yourself be supported by other people, which is why it can feel so tender, right? So tender, so beautiful, so hard to receive. Because there's this sense of shame and embarrassment, looking at my notes, and it's tied directly to selling and receiving. Now, I have one beautiful, amazing friend in my life who's really good at receiving abundance, receiving money, receiving food, receiving gifts. She's fucking great at it. I had to learn to be good at receiving, to be safe at receiving. So as a healer, if you're not making the money you want to make, that's the first check-in. How are we making it safe for you to receive? What's your mindset like around receiving money through other people? And when I say what's your mindset, what comes up? Does it feel good? Does it feel sticky? Does it not feel safe? Does it feel edgy? Has there been real trauma or real wounding in the past around people offering money or jobs that you thought were supporting you that really hurt? Every job I ever had in corporate America hurt my soul. Physically hurt my soul. I have cried in every job I ever had working for other people, every single one, every one. And it was stupid shit, like tearing me down for having an Om symbol in grayscale tattoo on my wrist and telling me I had to cover it up and creating this sense of shame. Or I had hot pink hair. There's not so much hot pink at the moment, but I had hot pink highlights and being told, oh, I have to figure out how to cover that up before I get to the job fair with college students. Like, what the fuck? Those systems and structures, when people have been rewarded for playing small and make money from controlling others, they suck, right? And so I want to help you build a business where you can sell and receive from a place of safety, being fully supported and nourished. And that, my love, is what Sacred Sales Priestess is all about. It is open right now on super duper early bird pricing for just $444 or 4 monthly payments of $111 through August 1st. And then the price jumps to early bird pricing of $555. Full price is $777. It is my signature 7-week program to help you feel comfortable and confident selling with ease. Because as a healer, selling your services is the game changer. You don't have people to help unless you sell something to them, whether that's a product, a symbol, a sigil, a candle, a tarot reading, intuitive business coaching session. All of these things require the other person to say yes, to agree, to see the value and worthiness of your work in their life. And that requires some practice. and some skill building. And that is exactly what I am going to take you through with weekly modules, with weekly guided audio meditations on money mindset and next level abundance and receiving, and weekly coaching calls with me for Q&A, one-on-one time with me, and a Facebook group where you're going to get massively well supported by my support coaches and juiced up and get to talk with other healers in business who are just like you, trying to figure out how do they make money and feel good about it. How do you sell when you don't want to sell? That's exactly what we're going to do. So I want you to join me in Sacred Sales Priestess. This program will blow your mind and change everything about your business. And I want you to hop in. We start at the end of August, and the program is open for enrollment right now. In order to receive money, in order to receive from and through other people, you do need to sell. And so it's changing our relationship to selling. Selling doesn't have to be gross. It doesn't have to be sleazy. It doesn't have to take you out of center. But I do want you to shift your relationship to selling and see that selling is the only way you can help your people. A lot of my clients, what we end up doing, how do we do this, Emily, in physical, tangible reality? I need you to stop charging an hourly rate for your services and start charging for packages and programs. You can think about it in an hourly rate, whether your programs and services are $100 an hour or $500 an hour. But I need you to start pricing them that way, right? 30 days of work with me, doing healing sessions on you and having weekly coaching calls is $555, right? That type of rate and payment plans is what's going to get you to the holy grail of consistent income over time. And that is what allows you to quit your day job. And that predictability makes it feel safe receiving money through people. So we really want to focus on the money flow. Money is energy. It flows from other people to you and through you. When you invest in working with me, it flows to and through me. I'm not hoarding that money, right? There's this sense of expansiveness. And where am I placing that money to create the flow and the cycle still? So for me, that looks like investing in other women. I have 2 support coaches, a VA, and an executive support and customer care coach that's coming on in the fall. I get to do that. I get to hire people to support my podcast. I get to hire amazing humans and move that money through. Anytime I pay for goods and services, getting lunch from the local deli, paying local people, paying good humans to do good things, that is money flow. So start to think about where your money is flowing to, right? And so it becomes less about, I want to make lots and lots of money, which, boo, please do, but more so about, I want lots and lots of money to flow to and through me so that I can hold some of it to create generational wealth, so that I can hold some of it and have my nervous system be nourished and food in my fridge and my bills covered. I want money to flow to me so that I can go to Burning Man, so that I can afford this crazy trip to Cancun in the winter. Awesome. Those are all valid and worthy goals, and you get to have them. You get to make lots of money, and it gets to feel good while you're helping other people. There doesn't have to be this martyr complex of like, well, if I'm going to help people, I guess I got to be okay being a broke ass hippie for the rest of my life. I used to think that. And believing that is a disservice to you and a disservice to me and everybody else. Because the amount of people doing not so great things, making lots of money, really sucks, okay? So good people get to make lots of money doing good things. What an amazing world we would have if that was true. I'm here to help you feel good, making more money and helping more people. And really think of that money flow, my dear dragon priestess. I also really want to talk about the elephant in the room of like millionaires versus billionaires, okay? Yes. Everybody listening to this podcast, I want you to be a millionaire if you want to be. Being a millionaire as a woman, as a priestess, as a witchy woo-woo healer, being a millionaire is a far, far cry from Jeff Bezos from the billionaires of the world, okay? A billion is a million. No, really, I want you to think about that and look at the numbers, look at the zeros. It's actually hard to perceive, but you being a millionaire makes almost zero impact on those motherfucking billionaires in the world and on their penis rockets to space. I hope that made you laugh. It's okay to want to be a millionaire. It's okay to want 6 figures in your business. It's also okay to just want to make $50,000 a year. That's okay too. But I'm encouraging you to go for it. So I'm encouraging you to go for it. Go forward, make the money, do what you want to do, figure it out your way, because the world needs you. The world needs what you're doing in the work that you're doing and the way that you're doing it. And if you let other people see you, if you let them pay you, if you invite them in and massively support them, I do believe the world is going to be a better place. You're doing good and beautiful things, and your people need you. Your people want you. And you have these ideas, you have these desires. You're listening to this podcast for a reason, and you get to do it. You get to go for it. You get to make it happen, and I'm here to help you do that. Join me for Sacred Sales Priestess. Let's get you making the money you want to make and helping the people that you want to help.
That's it for today. Share this episode with other Rebelle healers so they too can make more money and deeply support their people. Join my free Facebook group at Business Coaching for Rebelle Healers with Emily Otto, and stay tuned for next week's episode. XOXO.